Yo, yo, what up, Luke? What up, Space Gaming? Thank you, cool. Yo, thank you, Coral. So that's a little bit mean, Keegan. What up, Leon? And yes, I can see your comments, Aaron. Made quite a dramatic entry, I must say. I've been slowly shifting my sleep schedule to be at a time uh, better for GDQ. So yo, Hakon, thank you for the... Oh my god. Uh, Thank you for the tier 1 for 2 months. Had any steak recently? It's had to have been over a week for sure. What up, core? Anyway, as I was saying, I've slowly been shifting my sleep schedule to be more catered for the time of my GDQ run, which is at like 6 a.m. So I've been going to bed like later and later every day. Which has been going well. I went to bed at like 5 p.m. yesterday. And woke up at like 2 in the morning or something. So, you know, we're doing well. We're like almost there. But if I'm going to bed at like 8 p.m., we're doing pretty good. The only issue is that whenever I'm like doing this, like I just feel terrible. Not like mentally, but like physically. Okay. Oh. Like I'm just like, for some reason I'm just like my eyes just burn the entire day. Like I'm just so tired, but I can't fall asleep. So I'm basically just like idling for like the entire day, trying to like stay awake as long as possible. And then like going to bed a little bit later each day. But at the very least, like we still have a little bit longer to go to be in a good, like, be back to a normal spot. But at the very least, I'll be fine for GDQ because I've been awake at, you know, from 5 to 9 a.m. like every single day for a while now. Yeah, but I'm really tired right now, and that's kind of why I went live. I just need something to. I'm just gonna do one run. So I just need something to hold me over for just, you know, a couple hours, and I go to sleep. What's the dates? It starts this Sunday. And my run is next Friday. I don't even know what day of the week it is right now. What day is it? Thursday? So the event starts this Sunday. So my run is in 8 days. I plan to leave on Tuesday, but I think I'm gonna bring my PC with me. So maybe we'll even get one stream from Pittsburgh. Yo, Icy Core, thank you for the good luck. We try caffeine. I've never had caffeine in my life ever, and I don't plan on changing that. Have you ever had Coke or Pepsi? I never have. I've had like a sip of Pepsi before, like many years ago. Coke is amazing. I think Coke makes you ugly. You get paid at this event? No, it's like a... I don't get paid, but it's raising money for charity. People say you're crazy for never trying Dr. Pepper or Red Bull. Yeah, I've never tried any of either of those, even though they were begging us at Fast 52 to drink Red Bull. It was like the sponsor. Oh yeah, all I said is I've never had it. I've never had it before. I'm not trying to develop a caffeine addiction and waste thousands of dollars every year on caffeine and die of a heart attack at age 39. And I'm not trying to become ugly from all the soda. Man, I need caffeine. Proving my point right there. So many people with a caffeine dependency. Yeah, I would assume any caffeine is a mental stimulant, Aaron, right? But I think there's more healthy ways to stimulate. I'm not sure about that one, James. Dude, I feel like this run is gonna be a disaster. Like, I'm actually just so tired. You drink pop because you like how it tastes. You might have a sugar addiction. And get caffeine. I just, it's just an impossible back and forth. Drink iced tea. Does iced tea have like a high sugar content? I guess if you make like people make like the iced tea at home with like the powder, people just put like a ton. You heard that water can be good for you sometimes. Yeah, very true. I frappuccino. What about like a caramel chillappuccino or something? Are you a pot noodle enthusiast? Is pot noodle different than like ramen? I've never heard of pot noodle. Is that like a chain? Oh my god. It's in a pot. What, so is it just noodles made in a pot? I'm a little confused. Yes, there will be another one late. They come in plastic pots. Pot noodle. It's just like not a thing we have in the US. Pot noodle. UK? That's like the first. Oh, this is just like a ramen. This is like in the US we call this a ramen cup. I guess pot noodles like the brand. I'm more of a fan of ramen blocks as opposed to a ramen cup. Because I don't like the vegetables that are in the ramen cup. get them without the vegetables. Well, yeah, that's what I get a ramen block for. I ramen block is good. Yo, Hopar, Happy New Year. Go to bed at 5 p.m. on New Year's Day. I did. I did wake up a couple times throughout the night to, you know, the sound of like bombs going off outside, but it wasn't too bad. Dedication? It's not dedication. I literally like can't, like I physically cannot stay awake any longer. Was in the Lego Star Wars Speedrun Mount Rushmore. It's hard. Like, there's like a lot of different ways you can view it. Because like I guess like you say, oh, you gotta put like a retro runner on there. Then that person would either be like TSG or Zolas. TSG having more of an impact in any percent specifically, but Zolas having more of an impact across like the entire game leaderboard, which I think is maybe like a little more important. For like the second, I'd probably just have myself. I don't think that's that unreasonable of a choice. Having the most amount of world records in any percent and for all categories. Taking off many minutes. And then like for like the third and fourth, like I think Evan is like a pretty good choice because he's also had like, you know, 100% world record and everything. And then the fourth is like maybe Zach, except his, once again, similar to TSG, the majority of his efforts have been more just any percent. He's done some other stuff, you know, he has free play record many times. I think he had all mini kits record once. I don't know about that. He's had all canisters record once. So like he's definitely been around. Uh, so like that's like a pretty good fourth option if we're going more just on like the runner side. But if for the fourth option, you could also maybe go for more of like a glitch hunter side and go, you know, someone like P53 who has discovered and, you know, many of the game's craziest glitches and provided, you know, an understanding to so many glitches, and also was one of the two developers that made Brickbench, which has been literally the most impactful practice tool in the entire, you know, history of the game. And yeah, like, I mean, like you can kind of do that approach, which is like he doesn't have any like speed runs, but like he's had a very noticeable presence, even without the fact that he doesn't do any speed runs himself. So what up, Jupiter? Axel the current gonk percent world record holder? Maybe. The GeoGuessr, how do you make it so when players get to the right space, the effect appears? We added a trigger to the map, so it's like a simple trigger. It's one of the if either player in area triggers, which is like if either of the players are in the area of the trigger, an effect will happen, and in that case we just had it spit out a bunch of particles that we made. That's pretty much it. In order to prevent people from accidentally finding a round early, we used like a round selector tool that P53 made. Which basically how that worked was it was just like a software, like an exe that everyone could download, and basically it literally was just like a tool that had like a plus and minus counter on it, and it would change the debug memory address. So in TCS there's like a memory address called just like debug, and it's not used by anything in the game, so it's basically like a free counter that we can use. So P53 made a tool that you could change the value of the debug, and then the rounds would only activate if debug was on like the correct value. So it'd be like, oh, okay, set your thing to round 10. So if someone entered round 8's zone, since the value of debug was 10 and not 8, it would not activate. I don't know if that makes sense, but we had to do that to prevent people from accidentally finding other areas in the wrong round. Happy New Year, King P. Yeah, so it was just a mod. The hardest part, honestly, was figuring out for the like explosion animation. I very specifically wanted the animation of all the red bricks flying everywhere, which is what that's from is from building the stud fountain. That animation plays, and since that is only in the cantina, that animation was like hard coded to only work in the cantina. So we had to like find a way to get it to work on like all maps by like manually like recoding the exe so that could happen. I don't really know. P53 did, he just told me what to do, and I just was like typing in some code that I had no clue what it meant. Also, how in the world was that not in the right spot? What? I guess I'm just like a brick. Yo, thank you, Nikki. What's your New Year's resolution? I didn't make one. Is that like something I gotta do? Dude, what am I doing? It's very important. Well, that's unfortunate then. You don't need one. Thank you, Tuck. all the glitches specific to PC or all of TCS? If you're talking about like console versions, you can do basically everything I'm doing. There's like a couple very obscure differences. But like 95% of the stuff is just the exact same on every console. You got it dead on, Tuck. You reckon Jabba is good on a night out? Probably not. Like quite the opposite. He's probably very like full of himself and like annoying and like rude to customer service staff. Sounds familiar. I don't even know what you could be referring to. So Happy New Year, Viola. Seems like a chill, down to earth guy. You need a Lego GeoGuessr, can we just accidentally find other round locations? No. And if you skip back like 5 minutes in the VOD to when I was in Jabba's Palace, I explained exactly how I prevent that from happening, if you are really curious. I'm not going to explain it again, because I just explained it like 5 minutes ago, but if you are curious, so you can go back a couple minutes. How does this trick function? Basically, when one character is like falling onto the head of another player, it causes them to like jump higher. I don't know really the reason why, but it is the case. And normally you can't make this jump. Like if I just try to do this jump, like, you know, I can't make it. But by using Leia for a little height boost, it's still extremely precise. This trick is one of the most difficult for sure. You can just barely make it over if I stop messing up. There we go. It's too early. No, I just said, like, I'm not too oh my god, I got so much height there. I'm not too sure, like, the actual technical reason. It has something to do with the way the slopes work. But if I do it, like, in the middle of the room, it doesn't do it. But, like, when you're pushing up against a slope, it happens. Yeah, I don't know the exact reason. Your favorite glitch? I don't know. I don't really have one. Not. I don't have like a list of my favorite glitches, fortunately. I do not have a list of least favorite glitches either, Hakon. Okay, I gotta figure out this backup because I messed it up last time. Oh. What am I doing? Come on, get it together. Dude, come on. I don't think I've ever missed this 3 times in a row. Yo, thank you, Papas, for the good luck. Do you think you could beat Yoda in hand-to-hand combat? Isn't he like a Jedi? Aren't they like have like superhuman strength? That was interesting. He like started jumping really early. Eating a pretty solid burger. Are you saying that you were eating a pretty solid burger? All right, episode 5. Your favorite category to run? I'm talking about ECS, probably just any percent. So thank you, Mosey. I'm not a big fan of the free play only categories such as free play and all challenges. The longer ones are cool, they're just a little bit too long. This is quite a powerful song. Ugh. Dude, how? What? Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna. Oh my god. You doing 4-5 box clip? I am not. I don't think anybody does that. Um, little too inconsistent. What? Are you, bro? Alright, whatever. I know the inputs. What? Yeah, maybe you guys should share your New Year's resolutions. Just because I don't have any doesn't mean that other people don't. Oh, you don't have one either. Your New Year's resolution is to make Windows 7 optimal for speedruns of TCS. I think Windows 7 is fine to speedrun TCS. brand new to speedrunning. LSW, how you join the 2 players. I have one in each hand. And if you're asking like input device, it depends. Right now I have player 1 on keyboard and player 2 on controller, but in some parts of the run I'll have both players on the keyboard. Kind of depends on what I'm doing. I tried waiting there. I don't know how is that still too early. Hmm. I just said concentrated on both. Um, the thing is, like a lot of it's a lot of muscle memory because you know it's a lot of like very calculated gameplay. You know, I'm doing the exact same thing every single time, so it's less of staying focused on 2 players at once, but rather doing a set of inputs I've already done hundreds of times in practice. And then for times where maybe it is a bit more like fluid in terms of the 1v2c, you know, I'll try to look back and forth between each player, but like right here, it's like it's always the exact same inputs every single time. Like, you know, when I get to this next room, I'm just holding upright with R2, and I know that every single time I play this room, that's all I need to do here. I just check up every once in a while and make sure R2 is at the right angle, and I know that I just know everything I need to do with each player already. And so, yeah. Sometimes stuff like force pushes can be tough. And like here actually, like once I get player 1 in a good spot for the camera, I put 2 hands on my controller here because doing this trick one-handed is like really hard. And I switch back to one hand right there, the exact same spot every single time. It's all very calculated. It's not like I'm just like freely controlling the 2 players every time. Oh my god. Counting Stars by One Republic is a classic. Where's the time gone? When you see Vader's heart, do you know you're in a good spot there? I'm not too sure what you mean. So what up, Anteater? Oh, frick, I had so much speed, I missed this rock. Hearts for the R2 out of bounds, they flash for a sec. Oh, do they? I didn't even notice. No, I don't use Vader's hearts. I just wait till I get up to a visual cue on the wall and then switch from holding like mostly right. I start flying and just holding straight upright until I hit the door, and you'll always hit it, assuming that you're in the right spot. That is what I do there. I honestly like never even realized that. I guess you do technically enter that next room there, so that I guess his hearts would pop up for a second, but that doesn't really mean anything for the skip. That was a really, really early pause. No. Oh my god. Way too much height. How's the tiredness? I'm quite tired. Okay. How old does the song have to be to be considered a classic? I think it depends. I think it's more so like how long has a song been like out of relevancy? Have you ever speedrun another Lego game before? I have, yes, I have speedrun many Lego games. You can see the full list of my speedrun.com profile. I think I've speedrun like 14 different Lego games. What, is there anything interesting that's supposed to happen in 2026? Any new releases? Do Lego Batman? Oh yeah. If that comes out. Surely it does. Yo, Logan. Yeah, I don't think you would call GTA 5 a classic. Maybe some of the older GTA games you could call a classic for sure. So I think I'm gonna have to pass on that offer, Adlerms. I think that rate would be pretty bad. What are we talking, like? Probably take me like 30 hours. That'd break down to like 3 cents an hour. So in another 100, all right, 6 cents an hour. Actually, 6.7 cents an hour. Dang it. So I speedrun on an iPad. I think I'll leave that. I think I'll leave that to somebody else. I don't have any burning desire to speedrun mobile Lego Star Wars on an iPad, and I actually don't even own an iPad. I used to. Who knows where it went? You guys ever just have electronics just vanish? I used to have like an iPad mini. No clue where it went. I also had like multiple iPod touches. Who knows where they went? They're just gone forever. Speedrunning the DS version isn't. No, the DS version is like its own game. It's not even like the same game. It is like an interesting speedrun though. You can like skip to the final level of like every episode. Oh. Your iPod Touch got crushed by a truck and survived. I had like a Game Boy cartridge that got run over by a car and completely got destroyed, and it still worked. This was like a long time ago. I was in family vacation in Maine like 10 years ago. What's in Maine? I think we went to like a lake, like Rangeley, Maine. We were in Rangeley, Maine. It was like we like rented a boat. This was like, that was such a weird trip. We like rented a boat and it like escaped. Like I guess my dad like anchored it up, but the anchor like wasn't secure, so it just like came loose and the boat just started like floating away down the lake, or like it was like a kind of a river and a lake, and it floated all the way down the lake back to the place we rented the boat from. And I just saw their boat just like, you know, just cruising down the river. They're like, and we had no clue where the boat went. We woke up and the boat was gone. And you know, I guess we called the rental place, and they were like, "Yeah, we got it. It just showed up." I was like probably under the age of 10 at the time this happened, so I don't remember it very well. They did give us a second chance with the boat. I can't believe they let us have it back. There's a nice watchtower in Maine. I imagine a lot of those densely forested states probably have a lot of nice watchtowers. Frick. Oh my god. Bro, she just slipped right through. That was sick. You wouldn't forget. No, we didn't forget the anchor, though. I'm pretty sure we didn't forget it. It was just, like, equipped incorrectly. The frick? R2 zapped, but I didn't lose movement. How did you hit that, bro? Nope. No. What the frick? What? What is happening? What was that? Why was he backflipping? I literally wasn't even doing close to the inputs for a backflip. No way, bro. Whatever. That's annoying. My speed is not very good. Any good food today? I got a wrap from Wawa. Chicken wrap? Yeah, it was breaded chicken bacon ranch wrap at Wawa. It's been my go-to recently at Wawa. It's quite good. I got it at like 6 in the morning, and it was snowing this morning. Dude, it was so bad. I stayed at my grandparents' house last night to sleep because I felt like it was gonna be loud at home. And then when I woke up in the morning to leave, I woke up really early, obviously, because I went to bed really early. And it was snowing, and I was like the first person out on the roads to drive in the snow. Like, it hadn't been like plowed or anything. Like, there was like no tire tracks, and it was so slippery. Like, I've never been on roads as slippery as they were this morning. But I still pulled up to Wawa. They were ready to serve 24/7. Oh. Ah, 1 frame off. Dang. Yeah, I did get my wrap. But yeah, like at one point I was driving and I was like supposed to make a turn, and obviously since it was so slippery, I started slowing down like really slow and early. And I was literally going like 7 miles an hour, and I was like, all right, it's time to stop and turn. And literally going like 7 miles an hour, I press the brake and I just slide right past my turn. I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'm going to the next road. I honestly just like started laughing out loud. I was like, all right, sure, man. But I guess, you know, everyone stays up till midnight, so. And I think, is today a federal holiday? Or is that yesterday? Today's the holiday, right? So like no one is gonna be out and about. Um no one's gonna be out and about at, what is it, 6 in the morning after New Year's? Because one, it's a holiday, and two, everyone stayed up till midnight the night before, so they're still sleeping. So yeah, no snowplows out and about. It was just me and the roads, and I did not realize how, like, today I've made a realization of just how important salt on the roads is. Like, it was just like there was literally no ice. It was only snow, but it literally just felt like I was driving in like an ice rink. I was like a Zamboni driver. Like, so crazy. Was it fun? Yeah, I'd say so. It was, like life just needs interesting experiences. Like, have you tried speedrunning the original GameCube games? I have a little bit. I haven't in many years, but I did get the world record in the original one like 5 years ago. Um, Not as big of a fan of those speedruns. What was a favorite movie you watched last year? You know what's crazy? I watched like no movies last year. Like I watched maybe like 4 movies and they were probably all repeats. Oh, wait, no, hold on. According to my letterboxd on January 3rd, 2025, I watched Wallace and Gromit Vengeful Most Foul for the first time. I did watch movies in January. I watched the new Wallace and Gromit, and then I watched National Treasure. This was in Indiana. Evan, I think you were there. But you actually didn't watch it. I watched National Treasure in Maryland with Gus, Bricko, and Bacon. That was a year ago. Since then, I watched Interstellar once. One of my favorites. I, I don't know any others that I can't think of any others. It's like literally it. You only had 30. That's a lot of new movies. I mean, compared to me, I think I literally had one. Frick. Marty Supreme. I don't even know what that is. I don't know. I just like. It's weird because like I usually like I'm like a movie enjoyer. I would say I'm not a movie enthusiast, but like I feel like compared to most people, I generally have like a pretty good experience when I watch a movie. Like there's like certain people I know, like Blue Pinata, like he has a terrible time, like 70% of the time he watches a movie. Like he hates watching movies. And the vast majority of movies he sees, he thinks are like genuinely bad. I'm like the opposite, where like almost every single movie I watch, I leave like in having enjoyed the movie. However, I don't really like go out of my way to watch movies at all. Gonna see the new Avatar? Is that like a thing? I never even saw the original. I've never seen like any Avatar movie. Frick yeah. Nice. You'd like those movies? You think I would? I feel like, I don't know. We go live this weekend. I probably will, Chase. Yeah. Are those movies like a pretty like big like fantasy movie? Like is fantasy the leading genre of Avatar? I'm not like a huge fantasy movie person. Not quite. It's more sci-fi. I don't know if I'm a big like sci-fi person. I mean, I guess like Interstellar would be considered sci-fi, but like I feel like it's like not really comparable. Like that's like a different kind of sci. What, bro? How did that not do damage? That's like a different kind of sci-fi. I feel like. Because there's like, okay, maybe no, there's got to be a difference. Because like, Interstellar plays the realm of it being like a real story. Like Avatar is like actively a fantasy story, and they're doing nothing to hide that. Interstellar is like realistic fiction. That's like the genre it is. Like it's supposed to be like they have like a scientific explanation for everything that happens in the movie. Yeah, it's like realistic sci-fi. It's like different than a sci-fi movie with like fantasy elements. Interstellar is called hard sci-fi. Is that the name? Hard sci-fi. Can you put your old streams on your YouTube channel but make them shorter? You mean like chopped up version of my stream? If so, probably not, just since it's not like worth the time to do that. It takes a long time. All the VODs are still available, at least since I started streaming on YouTube. The ones before that are not, but you know, you should go to the live tab and see all my old streams, but I don't plan on like cutting them down into shorter videos or anything. Takes a lot of time. Kind of like The Martian. Yeah, Martian's like another example of like really playing into like the realism element. Interstellar I just like because I mean the scope of that movie is like it's just cute. Like it's just crazy. Um like there's so much just like depth. I don't know. Like the universe they're able to create, the galaxy they go to, like all the planets there and everything. Not to mention just the soundtrack is godly. I mean, there's just so many positive things I could say about that movie. It's just like such an intense experience watching it every single time. So I can't just like watch Interstellar on a random Tuesday. Like it's like a, you know, you need like emotional preparation to watch that movie. Like another one of my favorite movies, National Treasure. Like I'll watch that on a Tuesday. That's just a classic fun movie. I have not seen Oppenheimer. I'm gonna do this really quickly. No, no, what am I doing? All right, well I missed the bucket. Inception. I haven't seen Inception either. These are all movies that are like on my to watch list, but I just don't really watch movies, so like you know, they don't get watched. type of genre are you into then? Well, I was just saying I don't really like watch movies that often. Like I like almost all genres of movies except for horror. Um, is there any place you haven't been that you plan on going to this year? You mean like travel wise? I do already have a few travel plans. I the Lego boys plan on doing another road trip through California into like Oregon and hit that coastline there. Looking forward to that. I'm gonna hit Utah, southern Utah, go to all 5 national parks there. Those are the only 2 trips I have planned for next year so far. No, I mean I like the Star Wars movies fresh too, but I'm not like a super fan or anything. It's been a while since I've seen a lot of them. I just like the speed run. Nice. Wait, what is the movement for C2? I don't know if any speedrunners are in chat. I don't know if like Evan's here if he knows. Do you turn around or no? That's just all I'm trying to remember. On the second wave. Frick yeah. Yeah, there's like 5 people who would know the answer to the question I'm asking. I don't think any of them are here. Best Star Wars movie. Anyone who's watched the stream knows that I'm a big Episode 8 enjoyer. Great movie. Although Episode 7 is pretty good too. Need like a kind of fake gold here. Notice a bunch of stutters and frame drops. Is this normal? If you haven't already, go into your video settings and turn enhanced graphics off. Do you have enhanced graphics off? If you have them turned on, turn them off. It'll probably fix your issue. If you already had them off, then it might be a little more complicated. But frame drops with enhanced graphics turned on, it happens just to like literally everybody. No, please. No, please make it down. It'd be a miracle if it does. That didn't. Oh, it did! Oh my god. Dude, I didn't even see it. When's your next YouTube video? I'm probably gonna start working on my next one when I get back from GDQ, hopefully by early February. And once I finish that one, the one after that will probably be another GeoGuessr. No! Okay, we're good. Yo, thank you, Patton. Oh, I did, Patton. I did listen to it. I do like it. I only listened to it on my car, though. I haven't listened to it on headphones. No. Yo, Vanda, thank you for the good luck. Your VT. Oh. I should have figured. I feel like you've changed your name like 30 times over the past few years. Yo, Novellas, thank you for Happy New Year. Welcome in. What up, Dan, Ben? Yeah, we're on a much better sleep schedule for TDQ now. Still not quite there. I think my target bedtime is 8 p.m. I'm going to bed at 8 p.m. every day, sleep for 8 hours, wake up at 4 a.m. every day. Does Jedi Battle not really have any major time skips? Yeah, there's not many skips. But it definitely is like a pretty high skill ceiling level. Even though there's not many skips, there's RNG manipulation we do earlier in the run to give us a consistent wave during the hide and seek part. And then the beginning waves are also quite challenging, pretty tough 1v2c. Pacific time? No, I'm Eastern time. My run is at like 6:45 a.m. Eastern. But obviously I have to be there like an hour early. So I have to wake up at like 5 a.m. the day of my run, and I want to, get a full night's sleep and, be fully energized the day of the run, which is why I've been making this drastic change to my sleep schedule. Because I normally, wake up at like noon. What happened in Jedi Battle? I got good opening pillar. It's kind of a fake gold. Because I'm like on a different route than I used to be, so I deleted my old gold. Up before the sun, yeah, oh my god, it's so miserable having so little daylight. Sun comes up at 7 and goes down at 4:45. It's like, okay, bro. I hate the winter solstice. But hey, we get more and more daylight from every day onwards. Also, I saw your other message, Pat, and I don't have any song requests off the top of my head. I'm sorry. Frick. I don't think R2's in the right spot. Oh no, wait, he's not. Oh, R2, why are you down there? Have you watched Game of Thrones? I have not. Yes, said you plan on doing another GeoGuessr. I haven't watched like most shows that people have watched. There's like the meme, I'm like part of like the 1% of the US population who has not watched Breaking Bad. I don't know anything about it. Even my dad has watched Breaking Bad, and he's like not someone who I would expect to have watched like a TV show. I haven't seen Breaking Bad, I haven't seen Game of Thrones, I haven't seen... What's like another big one? I've actually seen a lot of the Star Wars ones. So I've seen all the, like, most of the Star Wars ones except for Andor. I've seen, like, Book of Boba Fett and The Mandalorian and Obi-Wan. Oh, no, Stranger Things is the other one. Yeah, I haven't seen... I don't know anything. I've never seen that one either. Yo, what up, Jesse from Finland? Um, I don't know anything about that one either. What else? I've watched a lot of the Marvel shows that they did a couple years ago. Like I watched that one like Hawkeye show that I've liked. It was like the Christmas themed one. And then, like the Winter Cat or the wingsuit guy in the Winter Soldier show. Thank you, Dragon. Yo, thank you, Quasar. Moon Knight? I don't think I've ever seen that. Is that another Marvel one? Oh my god, that was juicy. I'm at 1 heart. I can't punch him. Thank you, Patton. Good luck. Oh my god. Dude, the dewback, like, deflected me off into so far away. Gonna have to request you speak in English, Jesse. Yeah, I used to watch all the Marvel movies in theaters back when that was like a trendy thing to do. And that was really fun. I saw like Endgame the day it came out, and everyone in the theater was like screaming and stuff. It was so much fun. Good times, good times. Marvel fell off after Endgame. I feel like they had like one or two more good movies. There was like another Spider-Man that was good. Then what was the other one? But then after that, they fell off. I will agree. I mean, it ran its course. Like, they didn't like ruin it with like a bad ending or anything. Luckily, it's just you can't just like can't just keep making stuff forever. You know, you gotta. You know, the actors are tired. The story's been told. I didn't realize there were two people speaking Finnish. Yeah, no, so I can't moderate it. So it's like technically against terms of service for me to allow people to talk in another language in my chat. Like I don't really care that much, but like I have to enforce it. Empire Strikes Back with a live orchestra. I saw Raiders of the Lost Ark with a live orchestra a few months ago. That was really cool. Return of the Jedi with the live orchestra does also sound very cool. I mean, any John Williams, like Harry Potter live orchestra, also be pretty cool, probably. How many hours you have in the game? I don't really have a proper way of tracking it, unfortunately, but somewhere around 7,000, I think. Yeah, the music is only on Twitch because of copyright reasons. Twitch has a wonderful feature that lets you have two separate audio tracks. Where the live stream has the music, but if you go and watch back the VOD on Twitch, the music is not there. Because I have two separate audio tracks. YouTube does not have that. So I can't play the music. When he stopped running on Steam like years ago. Probably like 2020. frick. Okay, we're good. No, why would I get spawns there? Oh my god. That would be interesting, Anteater. That'd be like tough to do. Why it starts to 40 hertz? It's for 2 strats in the next level. First one, trash skip at the very start of the level, and then for rip more out of bounds, where I use the spinning disc to push me out of bounds. This is the first one, that respawn strat. It's like only possible on 40 hertz for some reason, which turns the trick from being frame perfect to like very lenient. What the frick, man? Oh my god, dude, they kept shooting Chewie and pushing him back out of the door frame. I was so scared I was gonna miss that. Oh, I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky. What, dude? I went so late. I went so late. Ah, come on. It was kind of sloppy, but no huge mistake. All I can ask for. Wow. I don't like this. Okay, we're good. What was your favorite game that you played last year? First time playing it. This is gonna be crazy. I don't know if there was a single game I played last year that it was the first time I played it. It's just, I mean, I could be just completely forgetting about something. Well, definitely not Lego Star Wars. Uh, if I did, I don't remember it, so clearly it wasn't like that notable. I guess I can like check my Steam. Not one single game? I don't think so. Profile. I don't know. I don't even own Lego Party Core. I never even bought it. I can go to like what my activity page on Steam and see. I don't know if I can do that on mobile. I'm scrolling through. I don't. Steam 2025. I played like 3 games on Steam this year. Yeah, I don't think I. That's crazy. I don't think I played a single new game in 2025. Tragic. There's no proper multiplayer. I mean, the solutions that exist aren't like terrible. I mean, I guess like Parsec and stuff, like it's bad if you live on like opposite sides of the planet, but Parsec is usually pretty good as long as you guys live within like 2,000 miles of each other. Like a little annoying, but oh, that sucks. Chewie, are you kidding me? Thoughts on Cars 2? I have never seen it. I watched the first Cars movie when I was a kid. I don't really remember the plot. I never watched the second one though. I just remember that this song was in it. They were like on a road trip. He was in like the back of the 18-wheeler and they were going to some like race or something. Oh, I should have reset my hearts. Are you kidding me? That stupid spider. Pixar is greater than Disney. You know what's greater than both? DreamWorks. How to Train Your Dragon. Best movie ever made. Or, I'm sorry, greatest animated movie. Is that what I said? That's what I meant to say. And I don't remember. I'm so tired. The National Treasure 2? I meant to say animated movie. I'm sorry. But How to Train Your Dragon is my favorite animated movie, not my overall favorite. Rancor, what are you doing? Yo, Chimkin, thank you for the good luck on my endeavors. SpongeBob movie? That's a pretty good animated movie. That probably that cracks it to the top 3 for sure. And it holds up, you know. SpongeBob humor will survive the test of time forever. All right, not the best, but not the worst. We're saving time to latest. I didn't get the jump at the start, and I got bad spider RNG, so I didn't even have to go for the out of bounds, which maybe is a good thing. Had a good New Year's Eve. I did. I went to bed at a nice, healthy 5 p.m. I woke up to a couple like bombs going off a couple times, but it was mostly fine. When I actually woke up at like 3 a.m. to start my day, people started like lighting fireworks off at like 3 in the morning, and I was really confused. I was like, not like a little bit like the party's over, bro. Like, what are you doing? Yo, thank you, Blended. I'll try to make the most of it. Yeah, I don't know who David Hasselhoff is either, but like Texas Tech lost 23-0 in college football playoff quarterfinals. I haven't even like looked at the bracket. I know Ohio State lost, which frick yeah. Texas Tech. I mean, they're playing Oregon. Like the issue with like college football playoffs is like too many fraudsters get in for like the way it works. Like Notre Dame should have been in here. That's when I lost interest, when they gypped Notre Dame. Like they should have been like 12th seed, you know? Oh, there's a game happening right now. Bama versus Indiana. Oh, it just started. Wait, isn't today like a what's today? Why is there what day of the week is it? Why is there college football games happening right now? How did that miss? It's Thursday? That's what I thought. Oh my god. Miss, please. Oh yeah, sorry, I am dual streaming, so you're gonna see some YouTube chats. Yeah. Rose Bowls on New Year's Day? Yeah, that's true. I guess I didn't really think about it. Are you kidding me, bro? Alright, come on. No, switch to anybody but Luke, please. Thank you. Alright, sloppy ending, but good split overall. Yeah, that's a zoom hotkey that I use for disco skip because I'm using a visual cue with Chewbacca's foot, and it's like nearly pixel perfect. And it just helps to kind of be able to zoom in just using a display capture that's cropped. Oh, please. How was that so slow? That felt really fast. Oh, okay, good. I cut that really close. Okay, that's just... I probably should have gone for the top one first with how early I was there. Whatever. Thoughts on the YouTube Shorts algorithm? I honestly don't understand it. It has always confused me. Um, I've not been able to kind of crack it the way I have it more so with the long form algorithm. Um, so thank you, Ninko, for the good luck. Yeah, I need to finish that. I've been so lazy the past few days. Just, I was talking about this earlier. Just when I try to adjust my sleep schedule, it just kind of messes me up. I have to do. I've done 32 out of 36. Should just finish the rest. How is this not making it? What the? Oh my! No! What? Oh my god, dude. Alright. Well, we are losing a lot. No, I literally was switching. You have a Fortnite creator code. I don't. I should probably get on that. No. Dude, what a sloppy indoor this has just been all around. No, no, no. Oh, R2, clutch god. Alright, well, that is not a ideal Endor, but it is what it is. walkie-talkie disable. It like walkie-talkie disable stops like the yellow droids from using their walkie-talkie, like in Darth Maul, I think. It's like super useless. Oh, and the Imperial Spy. That's interesting. It'll happen, Ace Rock, don't worry. Yo, Laser Trap, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Hope you had a good stream. I'm very sleepy right now, so we're just kind of chilling. I'm starting to get really tired. The only thing keeping me awake is the fact that this is technically my fastest run ever, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, we're currently 10 seconds ahead of us split times. Okay. Wow. Yo, Osam, what up? How's it going? We're just chilling. Got a decent run going here. What's world record? It's a 2:17:08, I think. Oh. That's unlucky. Carried by the good RNG in the first room, though. Still a good split. Have you ever attempted the gritty? Of course I have. Dude, everyone was cranking gritties back in... When was that a thing? Like 5 years ago? No. Like 3 years ago? Sub 5. Dude, that could have been a big gold. I didn't take that death at the rockets. It's my fault. I ran into the wall at the end of the first room, which brought me down to 1 heart. Ah, no! Yeah, the PlayStation 3 world record is certainly quite improvable. Anyone could snag that up real quick if they felt inclined. Yo, thank you, Papas. What could be the fastest possible glitchless run? It's kind of up for debate. But there's always like the debate. There's like certain things that are like obviously a glitch, but then there's like other things that people like disagree on whether or not it's like a glitch. And that's like, are you allowed to do 1P2C or no? But it ends up somewhere around like a little over the 3 hour mark, probably. Ever make a grand return to a New Hope bonus level co-op? Do I have a run in a New Hope bonus level co-op? Wait, I have like a free play co-op run with like Chimkin, right? Oh, you beat it. Was it still world record after all that time? I guess people aren't lining up at the door to play New Hope free play level co-op. This split is actually going to be like terrible. I think it's actually going to be like a high 428. My camera hugging was like so bad here. I have a story mode. Oh, wait, the free play record still stands? Frick yeah. The story one got beaten. I didn't even know I had a story one. That one probably doesn't even have any of the skips. It probably has no skips. No transition skip, no super jump, or like anything. It is on rails, Ninko, but there's a bunch of very subtle things you can do with like camera hugging and stuff to... Are you kidding me? That doesn't make it? Like camera hugging and stuff to make it go a little bit faster. Alright, this is... How much can it save? We're not moving the camera. Well, playing with 2 players also saves time. If you play with 1 player and you don't hug the camera, you actually lose like 15 seconds or something crazy. Dude, nothing is working! What the freak was that? Oh my god, this is so bad. We're already down like 16 seconds. Oh my god, dude. Where are you going? Oh my god, and now the story is gonna... Dang it. This is horrible. We're actually losing like 30 here. Is it always Chancellor? Well, it's one of the hardest levels in the run. It's like probably top 3. Raichu's probably gonna die here. Yeah. Whatever. I think it's actually faster than the other run I did. But I'm probably not on best split times anymore. I don't know. I don't know what my best split times is here. Yeah, losing a little bit. It's still in best split times. Let's go. No, no, how'd I miss? Oh my god. So yo, Jacobson, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Welcome in, first time sub. Dude, that was off to such a good start, and then I fell off the edge, and then I didn't get a 3-cycle at the end. Ugh. We're losing the pace. Why are comments turned off? Are they? I don't know. I mean, you can still chat live, right? So, I guess it doesn't really matter. Yo, thank you, Jacobson, for the kind words. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, I think that you're right, Speedy Boys. He would have kept switching what he was forcing there. It's kind of annoying. All good though. Still pretty fast. Holy cow! There's so many guys. Wow, that was so in sync. Nice. I don't know why I've been getting messing up that target shot so much recently. Oh my god. No, dude, the walker walks so far forward. Wait, this is actually so bad. Wait, it's actually costing me so much time. I have to walk all the way back here. Ah. Oh! Read any good books? I don't think I've read a book in like years. Alright. Sloppy ending, but all good. Oh my god, I like was... Dude, I'm like rubbing on the edge. Like, come on. Like, I literally cannot get any closer. Oh my god, dude, that's so annoying that both attempts there were like literally the closest they possibly could have been and still miss. Force it! What are you doing? Dude, what is going on? Dude, my game is like decompiling right now. Nothing's working. We're definitely behind best split times now. Do you have to complete super stories within an hour and 100,000 studs? No, you do not. No, it's none of the above. All you have to do is just finish it. You do not have to collect the 100,000 studs, and you do not need to finish it in under an hour. Just completing it gives you the percentage. A lot of people don't know that. No way, that doesn't make it, dude. No, I'm not, Luke. Man, this episode 3 has just been... I actually have lost like a minute in this episode 3, which is like very unacceptable. Should be an episode where you're losing like less than 30. Yo, thank you for the 5 cents. Akon. I'll make great use of that. Uh, Dang it. Well, technically PB pace in episode 5. How about that? PB's at a 219.45. I'm so confused. I think my YouTube chat just like died or something. 'Cause I can see the messages appearing on the chat box on the left, but they're not showing up on like my chat box that I'm using. Oh yeah, what the heck? That's annoying. I don't know why that would just happen. You think you could live on Hoth? How cold is it? Is it like Antarctica, or is it like even colder? Is it just like 0 degrees Fahrenheit there, or is it like -50 or something crazy? Probably would be a pretty miserable planet to live on. Could survive -40 Celsius, but not -40 Fahrenheit. Okay, doesn't like the scale like flip in the negatives? Like where are they the same at -40? Oh, that's where, and then it flips after that. Oh. I know it flips at some point. Nice. Very nice. Hoth is negative 76 degrees Fahrenheit? Well, that's a little bit colder than I expected. Oh, yeah, sorry. I don't know, my YouTube chat just like broke, so I have to check it on my phone now. So I can only check YouTube chat during like cutscenes. I guess I can put my phone like right here. Yeah, we're doing pretty good, Ninko. I'm gonna go sleep like right after this run, actually. No, dude, that's actually so annoying. The guy shot Leia and killed himself. By the time I reacted, I'd already shot with Han. What? Clip? Oh my god. That was annoying. Dude, Leia just got decimated. Alright, whatever. Lost 10. I've never played Complete Saga on the DS. I've not, no. Can you push her in the door? I've tried it many times. I don't think it's possible, Charzay. It's like way farther than you would think. No! How did that double target? That's so annoying. That was really good up until then. No, don't. That's actually so tragic. Ah, oh well. I breaking even with PB, which is not good because my PB loses 20 here. Just unlucky. If that one target, the fourth target, it cut back just like literally half a second later, it would have hit. Oh, it's slower. Jeez, man, sucks. Dang it. It's RNG. Most RNG level. It's probably Hoth battle, but then after that, probably tie between Into the Death Star and Falcon Flight. The ones after that are like Jedi Battle, Chancellor in Peril, General Grievous. They're not really that much RNG, but oh come on. I don't know how that switch didn't go through. Whoa, what the frick happened to Yoda? Okay, let's... Alright, we're good, we're good. That was so weird. Oh, dude, I was like threading the needle with that box push. Nice. Yeah, it definitely is not as much of a. I didn't even realize. It kind of low key was like a pretty big juicer, like out of episode 6. I feel like it's still pretty good, but like, dude, outside out of episode 6 is like really good because I lost like 30 in Chancellor, 10 in Kashyyyk, 15 in Ruin, 7 in Vader, 10 in Echo Base, 20 in Falcon Flight. Like, we've been chunking time losses everywhere. All right. That was a weird positioning, but hopefully it's fine. No way, that guy fell so late. Like, whatever. No way! How does that miss, dude? Oh my gosh, okay. Well, definitely not the best start to this CCG. Let's finish strong. No, no. Okay, well, GG, bro. I don't know why I'm playing so bad. How did I get a redrop there? Alright. Oh, what are we losing, like 30 here? Why? 1 frame short? Really? Oh, wait. Is PB actually dead? This was way worse than I thought it was. Okay, PB is not... Okay, PB... I have to play like a perfect Vespin to PB. That sucks, man. Actually, the worst CCT I played since coming back by like a mile. A really unfortunate run to have that happen on. He was actually PB pace. Uh... Yeah, I actually need like a god tier Bespin the PB. And if I PB, it's gonna be like by like 1 second, which is like, who cares? Dang it, man. Just casually pulling out a 350 Cloud City trap. I've been like consistently getting like sub 320s. I don't need God tier best friend, bro. I literally need like a 455. What GTF are you doing? Lando or Leia? Like Lando door clip. 55 is not God tier. 55 is like top 25% of best spins for me. It's like a 1 in 4. So it's definitely like low odds. Like I can't miss anything. I have to get first try everything. Maybe I could afford like one missed elevator clip. Have you messed with the new GTF setup? I messed with it for like a whole day, and it's just not worth it. Because the thing is that my best room 1 is tied with everybody else's best room 1s that they've ever gotten in runs with Chewy. Like my best room 1 with Lando door clip matches everybody else's with Chewy's in runs. Like I know it's theoretically faster, but no one has like benefited from the time save in like a run before, really much at all. And it's just so inconsistent and way harder that it's just like not worth it. Like I can still just match other people's times. Like Frostbite's CG, all the 4 seconds he saves to me is entirely after the first room of the level. It's in the back half of the level. So I'm not really too worried. Sack GTF. That setup is also like really weird. I messed with that for a couple hours too. It's like inherently easy, but it's like a bunch of really like weird inputs all like really fast. And it kind of, I don't know, it's just, I feel like doing that at the end of a run is just weird. And it's slower. What is inconsistent? Chewy door clip and Lando elevator clip are both more inconsistent. And I've checked many runners up regarding this. Like, also I'm a brick. It's dead. Well. Dude, I bonked my head? I've literally never had that happen. I played that pretty bad. Also, that bonk with Leia was really dumb, though. I've never bonked my head there before. Like, in the way that it happened there. I've never seen that behavior. Fortunately, I think that killed sub 220 as well. It's a good sign, though. I mean, I literally lost, like, 2+ minutes in the final 2 episodes of this run. Like, I get, like, a low 218 if I could just, like, replicate the beginning of this run and get an actually good end game. What? Ow. What was that first attempt so far off? That's actually crazy. Oh well. What can I do? That is really unfortunate. But it's all good. According to my splits, that's my 4th fastest run ever. Oh, man. Dude, it was kind of good. Like, out of episode 6, and then it just fell apart. We actually lost, like, 3 minutes in the final, or like 2.5 minutes in the final 2 episodes. A lot of bad time losses, but like I said, it's a good sign. I mean, I already knew the potential was there, but I guess that's like a more proper visualization. I don't know. Um, but the run started really good. Like, I compared to best split times. Like I got on best split times out of Death Star Escape, and oh, we had a pretty. Actually, episode 6 was kind of bad. This whole run was like kind of bad. The whole back half. I mean, the start of the run was good. Episode 1 was bad. Um, like episodes 2 and 4 were like the good parts of the run. But I made it out of like the first 3 episodes, so didn't have like a huge mistake, which is like the only reason why it was best split times. Um, but yeah, there's like so much room to improve here, so that's cool. Like low key disaster run gets 20 seconds off PB. That's a great sign. Okay, I'm gonna end stream because I'm very tired and I only plan on doing 1 run today, and that was the 1 run. Hey, you can't complain about that. I mean, that was a pretty good run. What can I say? Yo, Powerfish, thank you for this 7 months. I'm about to end stream, but you know, thanks for popping in at the very end. What's Bricko doing? Episode 4 practice. I don't think anyone else is streaming, so what the heck. Alright, gonna send Twitch over to Bricko. YouTube is just gonna end. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I might be back tomorrow. We'll see. But thank you for a good stream. Bye bye.